Good evening. An update on the Gabion Baskets. So Don's nephew came over from Germany and his partner. They did actually help do some of the gravelling and the baskets, but unfortunately the camera wasn't working, so we haven't managed to capture them on film, which is a real shame. So thank you, Paul and Mindy, for the help that you gave. We really do appreciate it. I'll let you watch the video of us putting them together, and then I'll show you at the end how it looks like now with all the gravel down. Well, we have now got all the cages put together. 14 of them in the end we used, and now we're just filling them up with all the stone. They're looking really, really good. Say hello. Don.
How are we? I'll tell you a joke later.
Oh, look out everyone. So what we're doing is Don's facing them, so Don's picking out all the nice stone, so he's putting them in with the digger, picking out all the nice stone and then using those for like the face at the top and the tops of the baskets. I'm just trying to help, putting a load of rubble, fill them up a bit, and then the level's going to come up a little bit, so you can see Don's kind of like making a bit of a stone floor here. And then it would slope up. The level will just slope up a bit, so you should lose the two first parts of the baskets on the ground, like height wise. That's the idea. We'll see how we get on. Come and have a little look. So what we're trying to do is pick out bits of stone, like the granity bits like this, just to put on the top, face the top and face the side. So if you're wondering why we're scavenging around in a rock pile, that's what we're trying to do. So bits like this, as you can see, makes it a bit better. then all the bricks and everything on the bottom one. So at the bottom we're just putting the rubble, trying to pick out little bits of brick and that kind of stone that's come through, and then place it with all the nicer stuff. That's the plan. It's going okay so far. Put them all together, so the baskets were put together, and then we've locked them together as well with some stainless steel cable ties. We didn't buy the coils in the end, so you're supposed to get these coils, I think they're called, that go through the edges. So on each corner you're supposed to put like these wire spiral coils on them to hold them in place. But what we've done instead is, because obviously trying to get everything secondhand, we've got managed to obtain some stainless steel cable ties. Right, these ones here, they came from Facebook Marketplace, and we managed to get, how many were in a packet? Don, how many were in a packet of those stainless steel ones?
100.
100 in a packet, and we got 10 packs of those. And then Don had to go and buy some big plastic cable ties the other day from Trago Mills, but then I managed to get these ones. Ta-da! I got 300 of these ones today from the car boot. So, but that was a good find this morning. So all I got from the car boot this morning was cable ties and some work gloves for me. But it was worth a trip. So that saved some money as well. Gabion baskets were second hand, so we managed to pick those up. So we picked up 17 of these size ones, so we've used 14, so we've got 3 left over, and 3 bigger ones, slightly larger, slightly bigger. So we had to go all the way to Bath to pick those up. So that was a really good buy, again off Facebook Marketplace. So that was worth it, because that saved a lot of money doing it that way. And now we're just filling them up. So we'll just keep going.
Yeah, we call it a budget. Oh, you switched it off?
No, I haven't switched it off.
Yeah, we call it a budget. We just type fucks, really.
Yeah, to be fair, we are tight. Everything we try and do, we try and get second hand, save the pennies for the bigger stuff. Right, we'll keep going. So let's show you the end result. All the baskets are all filled, all done. They've all been tied together. We've put some extra ties on them for the lids as well now. They just need chopping off the cable ties. So we've used those plastic ties. Try and put it away from the sun. So they've all been tied together. The lids have been tied down with the cable ties, and then we'll let it settle, and then we'll tighten them up again, and then chop off the surplus cable tie, and then the gravel's all done. So we're just going to top up the gravel on the top with a nice pink gravel just to give it a bit of a better looking finish. But all of the baskets are done. Another major job finished. Really pleased. And at the back, all the gravel's been put down. And more hard standing. Sorry, I've got squeaky shoes on. All done. So, Gabion Baskets finished. Thanks for watching. Time for a cup of tea.